Soothing sounds there from award-winning songwriter, composer and artist Thulani Ndlela, who recently released his third offering titled Dabula Amazulu Wehle. Thulani discovered his musical talent at a very young age, but it was only in 1997 when he decided to give this music thing a chance, you know. And his voice has led him to working with some of the notable names in the South African gospel music scene, such as Benjamin Dube, Juanita Adams, and the late Sfiso Ncwane, to mention just a few. Now, Thulani joins me now in studio to tell us more about his music and a CD he has recently released. A very good morning to you, Thulani, and welcome.
Good morning. I am so happy and excited to be here this morning.
I'm glad you are. Welcome. Welcome into the show. I believe you write your own songs, right?
Exactly.
Take us through that process. Where do you draw the inspiration to write such songs? I mean, do the lyrics come through a dream, or is it just inspired by a certain event?
What inspires me is the Word of God, the Bible. And as a child of God and as a person that grew up in church, so especially when there is a sermon that is being preached, or there is something that is happening around me, but mostly it will be the Word of God. That's where I get my inspiration from.
And I understand you are also a police agent. How are you able to strike a balance between being a police agent, which is equally task, what a huge task, and a musician at the same time?
It's a Monday to Friday. I'm working day shift, and on weekends then I do the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do performances during
during the weekends, and you can understand it's that work and music and family and so many things, but I have to make sure everything is all about planning, and when you plan well, so you are able to execute anything.
Yeah, you never actually find time, but you make time for
You make time, yeah.
Right.
You have to plan.
Now, your third and current album, Dabula Amazulu Wehle, what can fans expect from this offering?
This is one of the albums from my two previous albums. I wanted to change the sound. To get something that is modern, something that is urban, sort of. So I had to call in one of the producers called Juanita, who is based in Durban, and I said to him, I need something different from my previous albums. Then my duty as a writer, I teach the music, teach the song, and then he has to go and spice it up and make sure it gives that sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who have you worked with on this project?
And this project I've worked with, we have some people that are featured. I've worked with the producer, Juanita, and I've featured some young guys that we have a project that we do with eThekwini municipality where we look for young talent, and it's called Gospel Icon Discovery. So then I pulled in some of those young people. You will find them in the album as because I decided this time, because normally when an artist records, we will always bring in all those known artists, but I decided to mentor these people as well to give them an opportunity.
Great stuff, great stuff. I'm really impressed. Now, your first album was a studio album, and then the subsequent two albums were live.
Yes, we're live. And then
why did you decide to go live?
I think I'm more free live than in the studio, because the studio you are more confined, and then you are not able to present yourself, because whenever I record, I want something like, I need to be more in a when you are in a revival in a church, I need that experience.
I get you.
Because now in the studio I have to fake it more than anything, because I need to be careful and be cautious. Whereas when I'm recording live, it's more in my mind. I'm saying, okay, here are the people. I'm in the church. I'm here to worship. So, and what is good, excuse me, is that when we do the recording, it also goes with a DVD, because even the same album that we
and actually more effective when you get the positive vibe from the crowd. You know?
Yes, it is more. It's more good, and then that it brings more from you than to be in the studio. You see, so and then you get more than what you would have got if you were to record in the studio.
So where can you get hold of your album?
All my albums are now available in online downloads and iTunes, Deezer, Google Music, and all the music stores in South Africa. The album is now available, and the DVD as well is coming next week.
All right.
Yeah.
Thulani, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, and all the best. Well, Thulani Ndlela is a gospel music sensation, and he's been speaking to us about his latest musical journey as well as his newly released live CD called Dabula Amazulu Wehle. Stay tuned for more music from him later on in the program. This is Morning Live. Let's go for an ad break.